Welcome back, guys. This is a video regarding the 1/45 scale Plum kit that I completed just before the new year, and I took some progress photos of the actual build. This is a model kit by Plum based on a kit called the Valken. This was an old school Sega game back in the day, and Plum kits are a very kind of unknown company out there in the modeling world. I'm showing you guys the processes of how I made this kit. So let's jump straight into it, guys. Basically, I didn't show any pictures of me constructing the kit. It's fairly basic. This kit is very easy to construct, very solid styrene and very quick to actually build. So I started off basing out the tones and pre-shading, modulating the colors. I used Mr. Hobby tan, sand yellow, and these are a combination of greys for the feet. This kit I think looks really good when you've done all the pre-shading to it. I think doing it flat would look a bit too cartoony, if that's the right word I can use. I did a lot of masking as well on the some sections as well, like the bottom of the feet. Like I said, I did use quite a variety of tones in terms of the sand colours and the grey colours, and as you can see right now, it gives you some depth and obviously makes this kit look a lot better. This kit unfortunately doesn't come with any decals, so I used a variety of decals from Vertex, some little decals from my Mac kits, which really made this kit pop and give it more of a military kind of themed look to it. Once I got all the kit base coated and highlighted and done all the airbrush work, I weathered it. I basically top coated the whole kit and worked with Mr. Hobby weathering inks, MIG ammo oils. I used acrylic chipping from MIG as well, and I just basically worked all the way around the kit, looking at areas where this kit would collect rust, sand, dirt, grime. It took me quite a long while for this process actually, and big up to Mig Jimenez as well. He actually saw my work and gave me a good thumbs up, and he actually said that my kit looked very dramatic. So I used a lot of products on this kit, and if you're looking for a really good weathered kit, it's really good to get the right equipment and materials to use that. For the shield, I wanted to show some battle damage, so I basically just got my soldering iron and put 3 bullet holes in there. I'm quite renowned for doing this. Very easy. All you need to do is just heat up a soldering iron or a nail, and don't do this obviously when it's painted, do this prior to that. Once it is all painted, I with black acrylic, I went into the crevice. I then used some Games Workshop Mithril Silver, highlighted the edges and inside, and then I went back on top with some Tamiya weathering pastel paste and kind of gave the look of like soot. It's really good advantage for you guys to actually research bullet damage, and I think it gives the kit, obviously it shows that it's been in some kind of conflict with a robot or armor of some kind. Don't go too crazy with bullets, man. You know, I always use odd numbers, 3, 9, holes or something like that, or you could even put them in like a pattern. But that's about it, guys. It's really simple to do. I also wanted to show some chipping on the helmet. Very easy, just get your acrylic dark brown or black, find the edge. Once you've done that, get some silver with a very fine brush, just fill in the gaps inside to give you that more realistic look. Okay, now we're getting into the diorama phase. I just got some a plinth. You can buy these at most art shops. I use some styrene that you get from, like, you know, TVs and stuff like that, and I got some cork that you can buy at Daiso. I wanted to give this diorama a look that this robot had been on the road, so I just glued down the cork and I basically worked on the kind of earth section by basically getting some PVA glue, some tissue paper, and basically working on that, a bit like paper mache here. So yeah, I used white undercoat paint, but obviously once you've got the plaster down, I actually put plaster, grouting plaster on the rocks and roughed it up a little bit with a sponge. And for the road part, I actually used the AK Interactive FAQ diorama book for showing me how to do battle damage on road surfaces. It's a very handy book. I did do a review on this on my YouTube channel, please check that out. Very easy to do, guys, and of course make sure that you mask off the wooden plinth. You don't want any white paint or plaster getting into there. Once it's all done, I just got some black primer, primed it all, got some grey paint mixed up with some acrylics and started painting the road. I also started to do my rocks, again very simple. I just use oil paints, acrylics. For the sand colour I use like an ochre brown, and just basically go around the kit using washes and dry brushing techniques. Very, very simple. As you can see, it gives that very good effect of rock. And obviously I used pigments as well with Pigment Fixer. For the potholes, I used a product called Modelling Water, and I filled in the potholes with water. I wanted to show that it just been raining the night before. I had some like deposits of sewage water of some kind. And as you can see now, the actual base is coming together. I used a combination of Games Workshop, Dio, Grasses and Warlord, and just went around the base, picking out areas where I wanted the grass to be. What you want to do is around the base you want to get some washes and pick out areas of like maybe oil stains or areas where there's sand, dust, gravel. Totally up to you how you want to do it, guys, and this is how it looks so far. I didn't use those rusted girders actually in the end product, but as you can see it looks amazing. I mean, you guys have seen what I've just done, and I'm no expert at diorama building, and you can really make a really cool diorama from simple methods. going into some scratch building right now. I made this road bridge gate out of some plough plates, some MSG parts, Gundam parts, just extras that I had left over for some kits. I do like scratch building my own stuff. It's very exciting to see the end product, and very, very simple to make. You just need some creativity, some glue, and that's about it, guys. I got some Tamiya World War II kits, and managed to salvage some compressor, some work parts. I wanted to have some work guys working on the robot to give the diorama some story. I painted these work guys just with Citadel paints, and really gives some atmosphere and story behind your diorama. Sticking a kit on a base, yeah, that's great, but it gets a bit boring. Big shout out to Kyle, as well from the UK, who's my mentor in diorama building. But here you go, guys, this is what it looks like. This is the scene that I wanted. I also added a Tamiya Willys Jeep from World War II. I wanted to give the work guys some form of transport to get to the mech chair so they could fix it. As you can see, a lot of work and effort has gone into this diorama. It was quite a struggle, to be quite honest, and I was getting very, very tired, but as you can see, the actual effects and look at this kit is just friggin' awesome. It's probably one of my best builds that I've ever done so far. Thanks for watching, guys. I want to leave you with some last of the final shots, and thank you for watching. If anybody has any questions on how I did any of these techniques or what products I use, please feel free to mail me or respond on the YouTube. And hopefully I'll be building another Lino suit, AS5E3 soon, maybe this year. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this kit, and I hope you enjoyed me building this. Thanks, guys, and happy modelling. TMD out.